Hello, Matrixians. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So it's time that we run the AMA for the May. So as usual, we have our CEO, Mr. Owen Tao, to join this AMA. Welcome, Owen. The first question is, the ICO was in 2018, 5 years ago. How has this money been invested, and what is left? How is the team expanding in 2023? And looking forward to 2025.
The Matrix team has adopted a serious and prudent approach to expenditure. Unlike many other initiatives, we do not undertake marketing work blindly or use funds for other objectives. We are convinced that this is a sensible strategy that will benefit everyone. The majority of the money were allocated to research and development. Exchange fees, marketing expenditures, and ecosystem development were also incurred. Looking ahead to 2023, 2025, the Matrix team has a strategy in place to finish the first phase of Matrix 3.0 development. This is a critical basis for future objectives and expansion plans. To stay ahead of the curve and satisfy the changing demands of the market, it is critical for any technological companies to continue investing in research and development. Matrix, I feel, has the potential to achieve enormous success in the next years with a strong focus on innovation and a motivated workforce. Overall, we feel that our conservative approach to spending and emphasis on innovation have been critical to our success thus far, and we will continue to prioritize these principles in the coming years.
Is there any potential impact of avatar intelligence technology on the future of work and employment? Will this technology create new job opportunities or potentially displace workers in certain industries?
I believe that avatar intelligence technology has the ability to change the face of work and employment in the future. While there may be worries about job displacement in particular areas, I believe that this technology will ultimately provide new employment possibilities while improving employee productivity and efficiency. Currently, our vision for avatar intelligence is centered on its use in the Metaverse and Web3 environment. If these virtual worlds become a reality, we will need to work and produce value in them. While we are offline, avatar intelligence may assist us in completing tasks and working in the virtual world, as well as improving our work productivity and doing jobs that are tough for the human brain to manage, such as processing large amounts of data. Furthermore, avatar intelligence can assist us in more efficiently collaborating and communicating in virtual settings, which can lead to new work prospects in domains such as virtual event planning, virtual marketing, and virtual customer service. To sum up, I feel that avatar intelligence technology has the ability to increase labor efficiency and productivity while also creating new employment possibilities in the future virtual world.
How will user brainwave data be utilized in Matrix 3.0 to create a personalized dialogue assistant?
Matrix 3.0 intends to provide customers with a customizable avatar intelligence rather than merely a tailored chat aid. The procedure is divided into two parts. To begin, we will gather the user's brainwave data in order to evaluate and develop a brain-based A model for the user. Second, we will allow the user to interact with Morpheus, our huge language model, to collect data on the user's thinking style, values, and other pertinent information in order to build a model. Finally, these two models will be combined to generate the user's avatar intelligence. Rather than our final aim, we will employ the so-called personalized dialogue assistant, Morpheus, as a crucial instrument to reach our purpose along this process. In short, the personalized avatar intelligence created through this process will be a unique and personalized AI assistant for the user, which can help them in various aspects of their life, including work, communication, and decision-making.
Good afternoon. Glad to be an investor and participant in your project. I hope all that you are planning to appear soon. I love such projects with a distant vision of the future. I have a couple of questions. 1. By what year does the project plan to complete all phases and bring the plan to life? 2. When you talk about neurotransfer of data to the network, Do you mean that there will be some kind of chip implanted in the skin? Or how will it happen? And how can you become a tester? 3. The final question is more about exchanges. When will futures contracts become available? And in general, when will futures contracts become available? And in general, when will the coin appear on more exchanges? Thanks a lot for your answers. I wish you a great future for your project.
I am delighted that you have decided to invest in and participate in our initiative. We appreciate your excitement and support for our future goal. To respond to your inquiries, 1. The project's timeline is determined by the rate of advancement in brainwave technology and artificial intelligence. We have now divided our roadmap into 4 parts, with the first phase expected to be completed by the end of 2024. We will report part of our work every 6 months, with a presentation scheduled for late June or early July this year. Please check back for updates. 2. In the beginning, we did not employ embedded chips, but adhesive chips. We will embed the chip in a wearable device which users will be able to wear in order to gather brainwave data and interact with the program. The prototype is now in the design process, and we will seek volunteers from the community to participate in our testing based on the testing requirements and difficulty level. 3. In the future, we plan to list our coin on more exchanges. However, we do not list our coin on exchanges simply for the purpose of doing so. We use an analytical method to assess the possible advantages and disadvantages of listing on each market. Our team carefully considers factors such as liquidity, trading volume, user base, and regulatory compliance before making any decisions. We believe that this approach will help us to achieve our long-term goals and create value for our community. Thank you for your questions and support. We look forward to bringing our vision to life and creating a better future together. Sir, my question is that, can you tell any potential regulatory challenges that Matrix A network may face in future? Matrix our network may encounter a number of potential regulatory difficulties in the future. To begin, because neuroscience technology is so cutting edge, there may be limits and controls on its usage. The just approved Neuralinks medical chip, which is a huge step forward for the sector. We applaud Neuralink on their accomplishment, which also serves as a promising indicator for our future growth. Second, I believe that there will be strict regulations on brainwave data and privacy in the future, but this is a natural part of the evolution of technology. As a company at the forefront of innovation, we understand that there may be regulations that are not yet clearly stated, but we are committed to working with regulators to ensure that our technology is used in a responsible and ethical manner. We think that our technology has the potential to transform the way humans interact with machines and with one another, and we are pleased to be at the vanguard of this movement. We are committed to creating our technology in a transparent, safe, and user-friendly manner that respects their privacy. Third, if avatar intelligence is extensively employed in the future, it may face rigorous usage regulations and legal limits. Of course, the Metaverse and Web3 worlds will have their own rules, and we support regulation and are eager to contribute to the field's compliance development. We are convinced that our vision and dedication to innovation will assist us in navigating any regulatory obstacles that may arise, and we are excited to continue pushing the boundaries of what is possible with our technology.
How do you plan to use the brainwave data that you collect and store to develop new applications or technologies such as brain-computer interfaces or neurofeedback therapies?
Our major goal is to gather and analyze brainwave data in order to create new applications and technologies that will benefit society. While our collaborators are actively studying medical uses of brainwave technology, this is not our primary research focus. However, if acceptable outcomes can be integrated with our objectives, we will aggressively introduce them. We are currently gathering brainwave data, which will be examined and processed to extract important data such as attentiveness and mood swing. We then analyze and model this data, digitize it, and build apps that use it as input to get the required outputs. We should see more intuitive indications of our work in coming months.
In the Matrix films, the concept of uploading the human brain to the internet was portrayed as a futuristic idea. How close are we to achieving a similar scenario with avatar intelligence? What are the current challenges in replicating a user's brain on the internet?
The Matrix films encouraged us to begin on the quest of constructing avatar intelligence. However, achieving the extent of brain uploading shown in the movies would take years. The fundamental problem is the creation of invasive brain-computer interfaces, which comprises both technology development and application licensing development. We are now working on non-invasive brainwave technology that can be used to build digital avatars that resemble a user's behavior and personality. While this is an important step forward, it is still a long way from the kind of brain uploading shown in movies. We believe that the development of invasive brain-machine interfaces will require significant advances in both technology and regulation. However, we are committed to pushing the boundaries of what is possible with our technology and are excited to see where this journey takes us.
Hi, you stated that the brain frequency would be as personal as a fingerprint. So, will it be possible to communicate with frequencies without speaking and hearing between two people? What awaits speech and hearing impaired individuals?
You raised a very interesting question and a very useful application scenario. In theory, our brainwaves are identical to cell phone signals, which are both electromagnetic waves. We can communicate through brainwaves without speaking or hearing, as long as we master the encryption and decryption processes. However, because the brainwave data we gather now contains a lot of noise, meaningless data, brainwave data, processing is still in its early phases, I believe that direct communication via brainwaves will be possible in the future, although wearable equipment may still be required to assure communication security. I am certain that avatar intelligence has the ability to transform how we engage with technology and with one another. Even though there are still challenges to overcome, we are committed to pushing the boundaries of what is possible with our technology and are excited about the future possibility. We believe that avatar intelligence has the power to improve the lives of people by creating digital avatars that can mimic a user's behavior and personality. This technology has the potential to transform the way we communicate, work, and learn. We are dedicated to developing this technology in a responsible and ethical manner, and we are confident that we can overcome any challenges that may arise. We are excited to continue our journey of innovation and discovery, and we look forward to sharing our progress with the world. With avatar intelligence, we believe that the possibilities are endless, and we are committed to creating a better future for all.
How does Morpheus handle data governance and ensure ethical practices within the Matrix A network? How does Morpheus contribute to the security and privacy aspects?
Morpheus is built on Manta, our distributed computing technology. To maintain the security and privacy of user data, the data that users exchange with Morpheus is encrypted and kept on the ITS of the Matrix main network. Matrix AI network takes data governance and ethical principles extremely seriously. We have stringent policies and rules in place to ensure that any data acquired and utilized by our technology is done so responsibly and ethically. We are dedicated to preserving the privacy and security of our users' data and ensuring that it is only used for the purposes for which it was collected. Within the Matrix A network, we are committed to sustaining the highest standards of data governance, ethical practices, security, and privacy. We believe that these principles are essential to building a trustworthy and reliable technology platform that can benefit society as a whole.
1. With the advent of projects like Avatar Intelligence and others, a lot of user data will be collected. Can you explain how Matrix A network ensures the security and privacy of data on its blockchain platform? Additionally, measures to ensure that the network is resistant to censorship and government intervention. 2. How does Matrix A network handle the scalability challenge often faced by blockchain platforms, especially when integrating AI technologies? 3. In terms of developer tools and resources, what support does Matrix A network offer for developers looking to build applications or leverage A capabilities on the platform?
Matrix A network takes the security and privacy of user data very seriously. We use distributed storage, distributed computing, and high-performance encryption algorithms to ensure the privacy and security of user data. Additionally, our global network of nodes helps to ensure that the network is resistant to censorship and government intervention. We have a solid foundation in place for scalability and are working to increase our distributed computing and data storage capabilities. We feel that these are critical components for AI applications, and we want to keep less data on the blockchain directly. Instead, for simpler access, we will index the data on the blockchain and store it in distributed storage. We've built Manta, a distributed computer network, Mania, a data asset platform, and Manas, an OpenAI application platform. We intend to give developers with the data and processing power they require to train AI models and operate apps on the Manas platform. This results in the creation of a self-sustaining ecosystem that facilitates the development and implementation of AI applications. We are building a secure, scalable, and developer-friendly platform that leverages the power of AI to benefit society. We believe that our approach to data privacy, scalability, and developer support sets us apart from other blockchain platforms and positions us for success in the future.
What steps is the Matrix A network team taking to ensure that the new BC technology is properly integrated into the project and that it is secure, reliable, and accessible to users and investors?
The Matrix network team is taking some measures to guarantee that the new BC technology is correctly integrated and that it is safe, dependable, and accessible to users and investors. To begin, we have collaborated with a top vendor of BC technology with a track record of producing high-quality solutions. This guarantees that we have access to the most advanced technology and can provide a dependable and secure product to our consumers and investors. Second, we are being careful in our usage of BC technology. While medical applications of BC technology have evolved to the point of employing invasive interfaces for patients with disorders such as high-level paralysis, we are still in the early stages of research and are using non-invasive technology. We will only integrate invasive technology into our products when it has been thoroughly tested and proven to be safe and effective. Finally, we are using distributed storage and distributed computing to ensure the security and privacy of user data. This approach helps to protect user data from cyber threats and ensures that it is accessible to users and investors around the world. We are dedicated to providing safe, dependable, and accessible BC technology that will benefit society. We feel that our approach to technological integration, security, and privacy differentiates us from other initiatives, and qualifies us for future success.
How do you see AI avatars evolving in the future in terms of their capabilities, appearance, and interactions with humans? Are there any particular technological advancements that you believe will drive the evolution of AI avatar?
Avatars, in my opinion, will play an increasingly crucial part in our lives in the future. In terms of capabilities, I see avatars becoming increasingly clever and smart, capable of processing and analyzing massive quantities of data in real time. They will also become more customized, capable of adapting to our unique demands. In terms of human interactions, I envisage AI avatars becoming more natural and intuitive, with the capacity to grasp and respond to human speech and gestures. They will also become more proactive, with the ability to anticipate our needs and provide assistance before we even ask for it. In terms of technological developments, I believe that the evolution of brain-computer interface, BC, technology, and artificial intelligence will be the primary drivers of AI avatar evolution. BC technology will make it easier and more natural to interact with AI avatars, while it will make them more sophisticated and individualized. However, market demand will eventually be the most crucial driver of the advancement of AI avatars as Web3 and the Metaverse grow in importance in our lives. so will the need for eye avatars, pushing innovation and growth in this sector.
Could you update us on the deliverables for Stage 1? What can we expect, please?
As we progressed through the first phase of development, we obtained a better grasp of our technological capabilities and the road to attaining our ultimate goal while staying ahead of global technology trends. As per our previous aimers, we are going to make changes to the roadmap in order to better satisfy the blueprint of Matrix 3.0. Changes to the Stage 1 of Phase 1 deliverables are as below. Original plan of distributed storage architecture for brainwave data. It will remain unchanged. After minting an ownership module for brainwave data, it will be postponed due to the lack of specific use cases. Additionally, the open interface for brainwave data upload will be adjusted to only accept data from specific chips, an interface for uploading brainwave data. We presently do not allow data uploads from any chip and only support data from particular chips. The major reason for this is that the quality of eye chips on the market varies widely, and many of them are incapable of meeting our data requirements. At the same time, we made this change out of respect for consumers' personal data privacy. Additional deliverables, the collection and use of unique biometric data based on human brainwaves. Using brainwave data as did identification information is fascinating. It fits nicely with the future scenario in which entering the metaverse involves a brain-computer interface as portrayed in the Matrix film, application and showcase of brainwave data and humanoid data, providing users with a more intuitive understanding of the applications of brainwave data collection and showcase of bioelectricity from human body. RE successes are completely applicable to M-collecting, providing a full solution by gathering electrical impulses from both the brain and the entire body in order to enable future users exploring and living in Web3 or the Metaverse with a better, more accurate, and more complete user experience. Providing a broader solution for user discovery and living in Web3 or the Metaverse. Others, to keep up with the fast expanding trend of HE, we will temporarily cease Manta development and deployment and prioritize its usage to assist the optimization and research of age in research of age. Related algorithms. Lastly, and most importantly, changes to the roadmap are required as time and technology advance to guarantee that we are addressing market demands and keeping ahead of the competition. We will continue to review and update our roadmap on a regular basis to ensure that we are on pace to meet our objectives. We feel that taking this strategy will allow us to stay nimble and sensitive to market developments, eventually leading to greater success for our organization.